We will go for melee. Power roll.
Alright, who are you going on first?
We'll do the Halodynes.
Okay.
So we need 7s for him.
Okay.
First one hits.
Expiry roll. Failed.
3, 4.
Okay.
That's the start of it, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Power 4. -4, yeah?
-4.
3.
Okay. So that's half his boxes taken already.
Second attack.
Yep.
Misses.
No, it's a hit.
Oh yeah, 12.
5.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. No, you're
Yes.
12. I need 7s.
Ah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Got it the wrong way around.
Second bloke.
Yeah.
Hits.
Yep. -4.
6.
Ooh, he's almost dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got
And
one
the
left.
last attack is a double 3.
Oh, he lives! And he's going to get healed right up. Okay, I'm going to go
Oh god,
counter attack on Mr. Speary.
Okay. -1 as well for the steam.
Yep, so I would normally need a 6, but I need a 7. I roll a 7 exactly.
Die!
Your armor 5 and power 7, so +2. +2 is 7 damage. Yes.
And against the...
I need to heal him before he activates as well, because that plague will finish him off if he doesn't get rid of it.
the big guy, so I need a 9 against him.
Alright.
I've rolled a 7.
Oh, I saw that 6 and thought, oh no.
And I've rolled a 6.
Okay, so my return attack, I go effectively down to melee 5, so I need a 7 to hit you. I rolled a 6, so I missed. Okay,
That's it for me.
I'll do her. She's going to start healing him. She's going to go +1 magic first, which is something, I don't know what it's called here. Divine Blessing, and the healing will commence 1. So she needs 5. Double 6. Okay, D3. It's 3 so far, and again, double 1 is a miss, and I don't think I can do any more this round. So he heals 3.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 left.
Oh, we nearly killed him.
Let me just read the old chain lightning there. Each time a target model is damaged by chain lightning, make it against D3 models within 2 of the original damage model, so it could be all of them if I do the old lightning storm. That would be funny though. So
You could do your own Halo, yeah, and then go on to this guy.
if I activate him, you could kill, because he's only got 4 left. If I fail it and you roll a 5 or a 6, it'll kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll go first. He'll put up the aura to give her +1 because that seems rather nice. Then she will activate and use Healing Hands, the spell that she has for 1.
On the Halo.
On the, oddly enough, yeah. So she needs a 4. She got a 8, so D3. That's another 2, so you can't die from activating now. And then she's going to use Trance for 2. So it'll put +2 damage and give me +4 range. Oh, I could kill him with my own lightning. So but it's only within 2 of this model, so it's probably going to be. He might be within 2. He's definitely within 2, but who knows?
You choose, though, do you, where it bounces to?
It just says D3 model. So if it was 1 model within 2, it doesn't say the closest. I guess I pick. Whereas if it hits 2, one of them's going to be my own.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm 9 against your 13. I need a 4, I think.
My magic is 2, yeah. Not
And
5
actually, your
like
magic's
last.
2, so I need a 12. So I need a 3.
Actually, the stench does apply to...
Only melee range. Remember we spoke about that last
Oh,
time.
yeah, yeah.
So I roll a 7, which works. So power 5 on this dude.
Straight damage.
roll. 4 damage, and then D3 other guys within 2. That's 1. I'm going to choose it to be your leader dude because that's the kind of guy I am. I just make sure against D3 models within 2. So yeah, it's my choice. Okay, straight damage is 4 damage, which will finish off the leader.
No, he's got 1 left.
Damn, I thought I put some on him.
2, 3, 4. He's got 1 left, yeah.
Alright, well, she's gone. So it's back to you now. Which at least you did heal the ogre there. So, you know, bit of a rapid swing there, you know. She was murderising stuff and then suddenly she's not murderising stuff. She's annoying it.
Bestial bellow goes. Time to activate the big man.
Ain't got much left, have you, really? You've got the big man and the slightly less big man.
Let's go for...
You're going to play the breakthrough mission.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no! She's activated already. If you kill her in combat, you nick it as well.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe
Three
I should have run off.
activations. I
get
can only do one more, though,
for being
can't
a
I?
nice guy. Yeah, you can move another one once. It's not enough to be arranged, but I better activate first next time. You still catch me at some point. I have to throw things at you.
Now, should I keep 2 on me or not?
I don't know. But it will.
I will
give me a
keep 2 on me. Yeah, give me a counter attack option.
All right.
These blokes feeling a bit vulnerable.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about this guy. I'll do him. He's going to do 1 attack against him. And actually, he'll do tremendous bite for 1.
Yeah.
Because he didn't use Bestial Bellow.
Yeah.
He'll buy an attack using the +1 melee style against him. So effectively goes up to melee 8 and it drops down to 7. So I need a 5.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 7 and I'm power 5.
He's dead, isn't
Yeah, he's gone. Then I'll spend the other token and they'll don't have to test because
At the end of the turn.
no, he's within 8, and the other token will just move him there.
And he's got hard and well as well, isn't he? Yeah.
Hopefully, he can hold you up long enough so this lady can scarp her, or she can run behind this rock, keep healing him if you can't kill him. I doubt he'll be able to kill you. And now over to you again. Or have you already done that, dude?
No, I haven't done it.
Well, no, you certainly. Actually, you can pass because you've got less cards than me.
I will pass.
All right, I'll do these guys. I'm going to move once. I'm going to move twice. That's enough.
Poor man.
6. And then they'll do an attack, which will just be one guy getting an attack.
I think he might be saving me from taking my test.
I'll do +1 melee. Well, you don't have to take a test because you're within 8 of him. So I think
Oh, that's true, yeah.
+1 melee, which is cancelled out by your stench, so I need a 6 to hit you. I rolled a 7, +2.
That's all he's got left.
12. Okay, and now yeah, you have to go, I think.
Yes, what is he going to do?
And move that over to get in that guy's way as well. Operation Gam Up the Gore Lord with bodies whilst I run away like a coward. Like a
He will move
coward.
3 times.
He's going to pretend that he's got the lost artifact and run off the board.
I might as well move him again because there's only 1 left.
Yeah. Right, so I activate this Haloga. Let's see if the plague expires.
No, it doesn't expire this turn because he got affected by it this turn. Is
As
that
soon
right?
as he activates,
Oh, is
it
it?
takes an expiry roll. And
Again?
it fails it, yeah. So that's if you get it on someone before they activate in the turn.
Oh,
again.
so it's double damage, essentially. That'll be 4 points.
That is why I'm glad I healed him. 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 left, and he's going to walk twice. Over here. But outside your 1 inch as well. I'm done.
So am I.
Turn 5.
Turn 5.
She won't upkeep, so she'll keep all of her tokens. She light character. She is light, she can move 5
Everything's-
times. Yeah, she's
everything's-
definitely not upkeeping Seraphic Shield, so it's going to
Everything's
go.
gone. He will upkeep.
She will though, so she'll keep hers.
I've got Bugstalk now, haven't I? Yes, he'll upkeep Bugstalk. Turn 5. Dun, 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 dun. I get +1 still.
Yeah.
Is that bubonic plague on? Oh, it's on him. Isn't
No,
it?
it's on him. Alright, you get +1. I rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8 as well.
Well, we both have the same lead, so we have to re-roll. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a
It's you.
crit.
It's you.
Strangely enough, I've got to go first, haven't I?
Yeah, but if you move towards her, you'll take a free strike from Doggy Man.
Mm.
It won't kill you. Well, you never know. With the dice that I'm rolling, actually, I don't think statistically it can kill you. You only power 7. So the most I could do is 19 damage, and you have more boxes than that.
Right, so Howling Mad's no good to me.
No.
I think I will move because I need to be in range of both. Well, what's his range, the Halodynes?
2. So he's in range of you, but you're not in range of him.
Mm.
Whereas the beast here only has 1. I had to get that in, so could maybe scare you a bit.
What's the power on the weapon?
5. That was a pick.
What's his? Oh, it's armor 6, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're def 14, so if I go 8s against 14 is 6s.
Oh shit, she's heavy infantry. She's going to move 3 times because she's holding that.
Hmm.
Oh well.
How many hitboxes has that bloke got?
Him?
No, the
8, 16, something like that. I've got my faction ability as well. Every time you damage you on a 5+, the damage you do is halved. The ogres don't have that ability. The ogres are another sub-faction.
Okay.
I wish they were Halo Warriors.
Right, I'm going to drink my Witchweed
I
extract.
thought so.
Blah, 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 blah,
So
blah.
that puts you up to defense 17.
17? No, 16.
You've got the item, you've got Bugstalk Eye.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. 17, yes.
That's what you did to me last time.
Right, I now need to decide on fighting thing, jiggy.
Right.
Because I need to kill the Wolfie, because he's going to hurt me with his cheap attacks.
You could do. What will hurt me this turn is that they have low, melee 6 each.
Hmm.
So I have to do things to try and improve them. The dog can improve itself the most. By putting its tactic on itself.
Sixes or 5s?
6s are better, aren't they? I don't know. There's no context there.
I will use power,
Not a great vintage.
and I will use... I don't need to go melee, because my melee goes to 9 anyway.
Why does your melee go to 9 anyway?
Because it's
which
plus 1
week?
towards...
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
So, power, and I will use a 3 attack on the dog.
Alright. I will not counter attack because I need to save them for my own attacks, which are more likely to hit.
So I need 5s.
Yep.
I've adjusted.
Yeah, fair enough. Just as good as too much.
Bubonic plague.
Alright. I am affected.
By a 4, which is 3 points of damage.
Okay, let me do Halo Warrior, see if that works. Nope, so 3 points of damage.
And my power is 6, so straight damage. 10.
Halo Warrior. No, 10 damage, no. You've only got 3 left, but the second attack is against the
Yeah,
same.
so I get this second attack because of the 3.
But yeah, it's a pretty nice hit.
I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Straight damage. Double 6.
He's gone.
Oh. Right, now I need to move and engage both of the doggers.
That's going to be a problem. I don't like that kind of business.
I'll move.
You will, I'm told.
Do you know what? I'm just going to move to here.
Well, screw you.
Right, what's her defence?
Her defense is 13. So you spent 3 to attack, 1 to move. You've got a
Yep.
2 action maximum.
Yep.
Yep. I bet I hope very warrior here. She's only got 8 health boxes. And armoured 2. Defense 13.
You've got all those guys that are coming up to hit me though.
If you kill her in melee, you hold it.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I think you automatically pick it up.
I thought you needed a 2 action to pick up.
If it's dropped, maybe kill it by missile or whatever. But thinking it said in melee, you just pick it up. provided it's the last model in its unit, if it has a unit. The model that destroyed it automatically gains the lost artifact.
Yep. I'm going to have to try and hit her then, aren't I?
Dang.
I have to hit her with a 2 attack.
So 9 against 13, need a 4, and then I need to roll my Halo Warrior really flipping badly.
5.
Oh. Yeah.
Bubonic Plague.
A 4, it doesn't work, but Halo Warrior, it's a 4+, it can do maximum 1 damage against me.
So, but you're affected.
I am, but at least it only did 1, so...
But she's not activated.
She hasn't. She's got an ability to get out of combat as well.
Oh no!
But she can only move 3 flipping times, that's the thing, because she counts as...
What's her armour?
2.
It's +4 then.
Yeah. That will kill her.
13.
I think it may even still kill her. Oh no, because her one is an upgrade on the normal one. If I roll a 4+, you do 1 damage. If I roll anything else though, she's dead. She's dead. Uh-oh.
I have the artifact!
That's what you get for trying to make a game of it. Alright, there's your plague back, you bum. Oh my word. But at least you're out of tokens now, but if only they were like an inch more up there, I could get them all to charge you.
He can charge.
He...
But they can. Then they all just run behind, don't they? Essentially.
Yeah. He kind of has to go there, so the other guy will go in the middle. And their attacks are only 3, aren't they? So, and you're still 17 this turn, so that's probably not such a great idea. Oh, right. So I need to put damage on you somehow. But you've got what, armour 7, is it?
He's armour
7,
armour 7.
He's not exoskeleton.
No. Yes, he is exoskeleton. No, he's he's the death. He's a death bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's 17. So I need to ignore. I need to hit him with magic, which ignores his high defense, but gives your magic is better, so you get better. I need to actually get this Curse of Fates on you, which puts you at +2 damage whenever you take damage, which could be a good one.
Is that sustainable as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Could be worthwhile. So I'll do this guy. Who's going to put up the aura?
There's only 1 turn left. I can't even get off the board.
No, it goes. This one doesn't have up to turn 6.
Oh, doesn't it?
Lasts until someone gets off the board.
Or we all die.
Or you all die. So you could win this because I should have ran her away.
You went to heal a heal.
Yeah, I could have done it with the other one as well. I was just being stupid and cheeky. I don't know what he's going to do. He might actually have to flap in your... No, but if he stay within 6, so he'll...
This is quite brutal, actually.
He'll go into there. So that's 1 to move as well. I'll keep 2. She'll go next. She will use Curse of Fates on you.
What's the range on it?
She's going to have to trance it, isn't she, at this point? Oh, trance just ups my range, whereas he lets me channel. But it would be 8 from him. No, it'd be 10 from him, it'd be fine, but it'd be -1. Your magic has gone to 5 now.
Yes.
So Curse of Fates would be 15, and I'm 9, so I need a 6. I need a 6 whatever I'm doing. So
I should have added
problem is
2 action tokens to my pool. Because I killed the beast and I killed her.
Yeah, and the Witchweed action doesn't affect your action because it comes after you already generated.
So I had another chance to kill the ogre as well.
Yeah, well that's the thing, I'm going to kill him if I try and hit you with the lightning as well. And that's the thing that I'm most likely to hit you with. It might be the only sensible thing to do at this point, try and kill you off and then surround you with ogres. She will try and Curse of Fate you. Okay. Roll please. Good. Okay, so it's +2 damage. Then she's going to trance for 1, which means I can't channel, but I do get +4.
On the range?
On the range. Yeah. And
what's the range now? 12, is it?
It'll be 12, yeah. And I get +1 damage as well to it. So it'll be damage +3 against him. So it'll be a few points maybe if you start the thing off, but it's him that I'm worried about. I might kill him. Again, need a 6. Oh, just. Okay. Power 5.
Armour is 8, obviously, because of that. stat? The witch weed?
-3. No damage.
Oh no!
And I'm going to kill off my own stupid guy now. Well, he's the only one in range. Armor 7, so -2. Yeah, he's dead. Damn it.
I'll take the
Attack with him first. I'm not like to hit with anything this time. That was the only one I was getting around it was the magic ability. Okay. At the moment, I've only got 3. Oh, you've got one more card. I've got one more card than you. So you can pass. You can pass if you want. Because I've got these 2 idiots count as 2 cards even when they go together, as far as I'm aware.
This guy's going to 3 times just to beat you. No, actually, that's. You're just gonna. I'm just gonna use up an action point and then lose his burnt Bugstalk eyes.
No, you're not, because I can't go for him, can I? I have to go for him. If I go over there, who's going to stop him?
No, I'm trying to move them in. To
oh yeah, you're not that
to
quick.
waste.
You're not that quick, are you?
No. 12
Your charge is quite nice. I think it's a bit further than that, but it's not enough to stop them.
And there's no point in engaging because I'm just.
I have to charge him this turn and hope that I manage to hit you, because then I'll put some significant damage on you. But 17 is quite hard. I'll be needing 10s. He's just going to walk to here. Okay, well, he might interfere at a later point.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, it's the wrong one. Doesn't matter, it's this one.
Okay, these guys, there's no point in putting Circular Slash up because it doesn't do anything at this point. So they're going to do a charge move. So this guy's going to go. Oh, I think this guy might actually.
What's the charge?
No, the charge is only 8. So the problem is I need to keep them near each other. And if I have them go over here, then he falls over and gets drunk. This guy go 8, so then 2, and then this guy has to kind of go over here because of the angle.
Oops.
Interactions, I was thinking. Crowd round. So I get 1 attack on you, and I need a 10.
Back strike.
I wish.
They've got Hardened Will, haven't they?
No, they've got Fearless.
Because Hardened cause horror, don't they?
Yeah.
So you need to take.
Let's take a fear test against horror causing models, which they pass. That wasn't a 10 either, thank God. So, come on, 10. That's a 5, I miss. But I have to spend those 2 to go up to you now.
Oh, they're coming for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you bugger!
This one's going well for me, but now actually it's not going so well.
I don't know why we've got this turn thing here then anyway, but...
Well, it's good to know, I suppose.
Turn 6.
She'll upkeep Seraphic Shield again.
I'll upkeep the defense buff. Right, remember to get the tokens this time, Conrad. What else have I got on there? That can go. I'll just push it.
Oh, she'll have to upkeep Curse of Fates as well, just on the off chance that I hit you. Because I reckon she can do 2 things.
Bugstalk can be Bright Plague, that's it. I still get. Oh, might not get +1. I've got 2.
She can't do the shield because
and you've got 2.
Hang on, what am I going to do? I could make it power 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't do the shield. I hope that doesn't kill me. I'll do the Curse of Fates. I need to keep an extra 1. So I've got 3 in fact because he's a card.
Oh, he counts, does he? Okay.
It doesn't say he doesn't. On the rock it says the rock doesn't count, but it doesn't say on the attachments anywhere that I've seen that it doesn't count. Which is, I suppose, is the downside of him against his cheapness.
A 7.
Come on. Ah, 6.
I have to go first, don't I?
You do. You've got Exoskeleton as well. Oh, he's got to be able to cast it.
Yeah, he's got to be able to cast it, so...
Which weed has gone?
Ooh. Oh, I'm going to have to go first. Right. 12-8 was it? Their armour? 12-8?
12-7, so
12-7.
Get the imaging up.
So I'll go for melee. Power.
Yeah.
And I will go for a 3 attack.
On which model?
I will go for the bloke blocking my way.
I need 10s to hit you again, that's the problem, but if I don't do it, you'll kill him for sure, and then I'll still need 10s or 9s with less attack, so I better do a counter attack and hope I hit you whilst you got...
What's your melee?
Only 6, otherwise I think it'll be a bit too good.
6 and I'm def 16, so
yeah, so 10s again.
I thought it was 8s for some reason. Right, try and hit the bloke at the back. I need a 4. I've missed.
Okay.
I'll try and hit him again. I've hit this time.
Yeah.
Bubonic?
No, I'm fine.
And it's power 6, wasn't it? -1. 7.
These are untouched as yet. 7. Okay.
Counter attack?
Yep. Okay, him first. He needs a 10.
Mm-hmm.
No. Second one needs a 10. No. Third one needs a 10. Oh, I looked at that 6. I thought, yes. No, and I can't counter attack anymore. So
I will. I've got to go for it again, haven't I?
double.
Yeah.
Okay, same target.
Yep. Crit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a.
He's already taken 3, so he's almost dead.
So it's.
And then I have to test. He might even die from the expiry. No, he actually doesn't get it, so you do get to roll your damage roll.
-1. Has he got? He hasn't got plague on him, has he? Yet?
It's minus. Yeah, it's -1. He doesn't have it, but you've killed him. You have 2
Okay.
boxes left.
So I get a token back,
You do. You go to 1 token.
which I will use. Bestial Bellow on for what it's
Okay,
worth.
fair enough. I don't know how to kill you this one turn. I just can't hit you with these dudes. Halodynes' only melee buff things are ones that let you reroll 1s, which actually have been very useful in that round because I rolled 1 in each test. But it doesn't mean I'd have hit. But there's nothing to add an extra +1 like your Alan Mad or anything like that. They have to charge to get it. No, they can't. And she needs to give them
A token?
A token. Just so they can attack again.
What's her leadership? 8, isn't it? Yeah. So
Yeah,
she
but
needs to
undamaged.
move.
If I roll really well, I kill my own guys though, so I kind of. Oh, but I've got to do her now. So she's going to trance.
Can't you send the owl in to bomb him?
I put damage on them,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm likely to kill them off with lightning. And
Yeah.
you know, maybe I'll kill you over a couple of turns if I'm lucky. But if I'm damaging my own guys all the time, like last turn, I should have done the other guy first. I wasted an attack. He probably wouldn't have hit you, but you know, who knows? So he'll go for. I have to supposed to do him first, just so he can do the stupid Halodynes thing. So I might actually hit you. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, right, so Halodynes is up. Then he's going to kind of move. Just to get in the way. And so maybe he can blow up next turn and do damage to you. I'll move there because maybe the big thing won't get me at that point. Oh no, because he actually needs to be in range of. Oh, I can't do that. He actually needs to be within 6 of her. I think that's about the safest I'm going to get.
Well, she's moving forward a bit, isn't she?
No, she'll trance, so she'll get the +4 on the range.
What about the tactic? The giving the extra action.
Oh, she's already done that.
Was she in range of them though?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was 8.
Yeah, it's 8 to give the tactic, but her she's trancing to get the extra damage, which gives her +4 range anyway.
But is that 8 from there?
That's what it was. Bitch. Well, it's 8.5. Alright, so I have to put 1 less on trance. to move it there to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so she gets the extra range anyway.
Oh god, here we go.
I'm less likely to kill
My
them.
magic is less this time though.
It is, but I haven't put any damage on you yet. That's the problem. If I'd have got a nice hit on you somewhere, like last round, she really needs to roll damage on you. So she hits you. It's power +3, so it's power 6 -1.
-1, yeah.
Oh, I rolled a double 1 again. I rolled a 2 and a 1 last time, so I did 1 point of damage. And then D3 others. I rolled 2 others.
No.
On the leader. It's power 6, so -1. I do 4 damage to the leader. And the other guy, 4 damage to him as well. It was worth it for that 1 damage I put on you. My dice have gone to hell all of a sudden.
Might as well activate them then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so at least you don't charge me, and they'll get an attack. They'll do +1 melee because I badly need it. I need 9s. So first guy.
They don't need to take another fear test.
No, they're already in there. So I rolled an 11.
Oh god.
Well, but you've got all your health boxes left. If she'd have hit you twice and put like 4 or 5 on at a time, which was very reasonable likelihood, then you would have to worry about this. But
what's the power?
7, so straight damage.
Straight damage, yeah.
I rolled a double 1
Oh
again.
no.
Next guy, he needs a 9. No, he misses. It's a lot of action tokens not to do anything.
Staff charge.
This is why I don't like to play the magic casters if you've not got good hitters, because they can't finish off these dudes.
So we'll just charge the normal bloke.
Yep. And I damage them both to help you put them out of their misery.
He's melee 6.
Yep.
So he needs a 6. He's got one.
Okay, I'm a 7.
Power 3 only, so -4.
Oh well, you get it now, but...
And another attack then?
Yep.
Hits. And it's nothing.
Alright. So, next turn then.
Yeah.
I've still got less than you. I'm going to upkeep Curse of Fate.
I'll upkeep the exoskeleton. I don't know how much longer for though.
You mean Bugstalk guys?
Bugstalk guys, sorry. Yes.
Well, it's not doing too badly, although I don't think I missed by 1 yet. It's certainly helping out, for sure. Even if I go first now, it could be a problem. But if I don't, it'll be more of a problem. So you're on 6.
6, yeah.
I rolled an 8. It's a difficult one, because I'm likely to kill them if I do too much.
Oh, with the, yeah, I see what you're saying.
The thing is, I could do a power 5 damage roll on him, followed by a couple of power 6s, and hope that I start getting lucky with my damage rolls.
She's better off hitting, but as you said, that the ogres might get killed. But
so it might be better off to do the ogres first, because you have to clear them. Because if you walk away from them, you will feel it, and then you'll do your business and you'll no doubt kill them, or maybe at least one of them, I imagine, and then try and do it, because that seems to be my only choice. I'll do the oh, you can counter attack them though, because they're too flipping close, but that will cost you your action tokens. All right, fair enough.
Can you pass the artifact to someone else? It says no models.
No, it doesn't say anything passing it off. It says you can pick it up
For 2, yeah.
when it's not. It doesn't say you can drop it either.
Yeah.
Is it worth doing circular slash? Because I might.
Is that a tactic?
Yeah, I know it'll be at -1,
Yeah.
but it means I'll at least get an attack against him.
Oh yes, yeah.
Provided only if I hit. So really, I would be having to attack him to get the extra attacks on him, and then it's probably worth. Ooh, but then it's a 7. To be fair, they've got what, 5. There's nothing they can do with it anyway. So let's try that. It's an 8. Alright, so they have to declare an attack on your Warlord. Are you going to counter attack? And if so, how many actions?
I I only get one attack, don't I? It's not very good, not efficient use of my action token, so I won't.
No, nothing is playing sense to do there. So him for the +1 melee.
Mm-hmm.
So you need 9s first guy. Come on, babes. Come on. Oh my god, when I hit you, I wasn't power 7, I was actually power 9, so it's +2 more damage on that double 1 I rolled because of Curse of Fates. Maybe that could be the difference. So 9.
+2 or +4?
+2.
Oh yeah, because
I only hit you once. She hit you the other time.
Yeah.
9. Oh well, that 1 basically means I won't do it. And the other guy 9. Oh, no, too many 1s. Over to you.
I'll do a 3 attack.
This is not a couple of good turns for me.
Oh no. Where is it? Oh, I took it off anyway. No. Yes. Oh no, there it is. Best do better. Take it off. I'll go against your leader.
Yep.
I'll use melee again. Oh, sorry, power again. And
Yeah,
I'm using the 3 attack.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
So expiry roll. No, he's affected.
3.
3. That's half of his boxes, I think. Yep.
And then it's -1, isn't it? Power 6. Oh, 2.
Yep.
Second attack.
Yep.
Hits.
Sure. -4.
-4.
It's got 1 left. Yeah, they've got a lot of health boxes, but you know you're hitting really well. But you haven't rolled superb yourself.
So I'll take a 2 attack.
Yeah.
Try and hit you.
Same target.
Yeah. Hits.
Yes. Yeah,
-1.
he's gone.
So I'll get an action token back for that, which gives me
test at the end of the turn as well.
which gives me a chance to hit the other guy with a 2 attack.
Hits.
Hits.
So expiry roll. Doesn't, so he's affected.
2.
2. I think it's half his box, he's got 6 left.
And then 10 damage on him.
Or not.
And I get 1 action. And guess what I'm going to do with that?
I don't know.
I'm going to move.
Did you move near him?
Do I still use one? Oh, it just means I move less, doesn't it, for heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you can only move up to 3 times now.
And then I will try and...
You've got no other... Oh, yeah.
I've got him,
yeah.
haven't I? He'll charge the owl.
Oh, you little bugger.
How far does he charge? It's triple, isn't it? He's not light, sorry, it's double +2 plus another 2.
Yeah.
So it's 10. And the staff is range 2, 12.
Yes, because I failed to get that stupid tactic off, he can now hold up my wizard.
I'm going to try and charge it.
Yeah.
It's in.
Alright.
So she goes to there.
You're going to make your waste actions.
You can still fire.
No, she's not got Battlecaster.
Oh,
That's
okay.
another
I didn't know that.
It's another it's one of the other reasons I stopped playing, because you kept on running things into her and she couldn't cast any spells.
Oh, I see.
Waste a tactic to walk out.
Okay,
and
so
then
that
she couldn't cast that many spells, and you just keep doing it until she died.
Melee 7 then.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
No, she's 15. No, she's only 14.
Sorry, were you
No, she's only 14. But she's got no melee attack.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And also at range 2. And the daggers are certainly not range 2. From
Right,
if I did
try and hit you again then.
Yeah.
7 plus 7 is 14, so I've hit you.
Okay, you can. Oh no, you can do full damage. She's armor 3 though.
Power 3.
2 damage.
And that's it for me.
Yay! So I have to waste. I'm gonna have to waste 1 to levitate, waste 1 to move, and then I will not be able to kill you with the minimal amount of actions that remains. And you also engage this buffoon as well, who can't really do anything. Yeah, I don't think you can get off next. Actually, you move 4, don't you? So I think you might be able to get off next turn. And I can't kill you really. And so what am I going to do? So I have to use 1 to levitate. Or do I? He's taken no damage, has he, at all?
No.
So it's not, and his armor 6. So it's not as if this guy, even if he spends all of his, is going to do much. He can do a power 4. If I give him an extra token, he can do a power 5. But then you've got, probably 12 to 14 boxes, something like that. So he cannot kill you with a 2 dice roll.
13. He's got 8
Yeah.
at the top.
So no, you can't kill you on a 2 dice roll. So there's no point doing that. So he will Hallowed Aura for all it's worth. He's got no melee attack. He'll kind of
Slap his wing.
move there, stay within 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Go for another one. She will spend 1 to levitate, which gives her plus some defense. Is it 2? And she can ignore 3 strikes.
Yep.
And then she'll spend 1 to move to get out of the range. For now,
Mm-hmm.
just keep doing it. She'll spend 1 to trance, which gets rid of the levitate, so it drops another problem. It drops her defense down to easily hittable by many things.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll use chain lightning on him, and thankfully that guy's not within 2. And then hope I activate next turn. Okay, so I'm 9 because I'm still within 6 of him against your 14, I think.
Mm-hmm. What's the range on it? 12.
Yeah.
Let's see.
4 is 13, so I actually miss.
What do you need?
It's
Oh, 9. My magic. I thought it was against. Oh, is it defense? Is it?
magic.
My magic's 4,
I
isn't it?
know, I already counted that. That's
Oh.
why it's 14 target number, and I rolled a 13, so I miss.
What's that?
The magic is 8 plus 1, 9, so you need a 5 to hit 14, and I rolled a 4 again,
Oh.
so I missed. I assure you I'm not cheating myself. I'm just not rolling very well. So I really need to go first next time and roll magnificently as well.
I'll upkeep the spell.
I have to upkeep because it's the only thing that basically is making me do threatening damage.
Turn 8.
I don't think he'd be worried about power 3s. What's on him? So he's got both spells. Oh no, he's got 1 bubonic plate. Need to go first quite badly this turn. So same dice.
It's 11.
Well, I did get 4, which is it's basically what I was rolling last turn. So
I will attempt to move 3 times, which gives
you
me...
win.
Is it?
Yep.
I did make a game of it,
I did. I also collapsed in the last few turns there in terms of dice rolls.
which really surprised me in terms of...
But do you remember that when I bought them, I was playing them a lot, and then you actually kept beating me a load of times because you just did what you did there all the time.
I'd completely forgotten about
You rely.
engaging.
The ogres can kill off some stuff, but if you put any defensive buffs on heavy things,
They
then,
can't.
and I don't roll so well.
Yeah.
And to be fair, 9s and 10s isn't not a matter of rolling badly.
No.
Because I rolled loads of 7s,
yeah.
which is what you expect. It's just
What's the Cerberus melee stat like?
6 as well.
Okay, so it's...
The Sons of War are the only things in the list that involves her that can hit, and they're not out yet.
So he becomes hard to deal with.
But that's exactly why I stopped playing her, because I'd kill all your other stuff,
Yeah.
and then he'd walk over and he'd eventually beat me somehow.
Yeah.
Because she can't do enough damage to the heavy things unless for some reason you just stand there and take it.
Mm.
Maybe over a number of turns I'd be able to do you in, but
So what you should have done was the turn before, instead of healing, you should have just started running at that point.
I should have started running before I got it, to be fair. But
But then it wouldn't
Yeah.
have been a game anyway.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, there were so many opportunities there where all I need to do was roll 1 bloody 4+ for the Halo roll on either of on the second one, and then I'd have spent 1 to levitate and just walked out.
Mm.
Run the ogres in, you were stuck there for a turn, and then
Yeah.
I'd have won.
Yeah.
But I failed there. I failed on all of the ogre attacks, except 1 out of about 7 hit, and then she rolled low damage twice. Because even if I could have got you into the red, I'd have done more damage and maybe got a better chance of hitting you with other stuff. But
we also saw her power this time in terms of that unit that just got decimated.
it's true, and it was really fun and exciting when it happened, I won't lie, but the ogres can do that already. They can kill those guys like nobody's business.
Yeah, but it frees up the ogres to do other stuff,
But once you kill that, what other stuff is there? It's just going on him. So if you're playing like a warlord that only has like 30, like a centurion, I'll hit the centurion quite a lot, although he has an armor 11, so I'll only do small amounts of damage to him. But as soon as you go to 16 or 17, I need 10s to hit you if I'm
Yeah.
counter-attacking.
Yeah.
Or if you go to 17, even if I'm charging you, I need 10s to hit you, and it's just not reliable because it's a 3 action on the attack. And if I look at the spells that would benefit their melee are just a bit too situational. Now the end of the game is becoming kind of the discussion. We might as well keep that going because we said we would. But I was looking at the spells to try and get some utility ones, and I was in the same position that I was last time. There's no point taking the utility spell. You have to take spells that actually do things in all of... You're always going to do damage to me, so I take healing spells, and I need them to support damage at long range.
So how does her magic attack work? She's got base magic 8, +1 for the
+1 for him.
which so it becomes a 9.
Yeah.
What was the
Trance gives...
comp for the spell that you were trying to chain lightning?
Chain lightning is a 10, so it's 10 + 4 is 14.
Oh, you had his. Okay,
Yeah,
I understand. Right. For some reason, I've got it in my head that you needed a 30.
So there's a spell list that gives an extra die on attack rolls for melee things.
What page is that then?
So it's 155, which is really good. The problem is, she is limited to taking only 2 logos. So if you take that one, I don't like any of the other spells in it. I do not think Fear is a useful ability in most of the games, unless you happen to play me playing Wild Folk. And I don't like Can't Counter-Attack, because the Ogres already have that on a charge.
Mm-hmm.
So that Logos is almost completely useless, which forces her to take the Logos of the Gods, which is mainly sustainable buff spells, and 1 Chain Lightning, just to get the spell that makes the Ogres be able to hit better things. So it makes her too weak to take that Logos, in my opinion, which is why I don't take it. The other ability that helps them slightly is in the Logos of the Gods, Divine Intervention, which is a sustainable spell that lets them re-roll any attack die that ends in a 1. And I rolled a lot of 1s.
Yeah.
But a couple of times I rolled 1s and a 2 or 1s and a 3, so it would have done nothing when I was needing the 10s. It's just too random. If you don't roll a 1, it does nothing. It doesn't let you re-roll, it doesn't give you a +1, which are guaranteed bonuses that are always going to work. So, in my mind, if you're spending as much as you are on the magic casters, that always tend to be more expensive than the melee fighters.
How many points is she then?
She's around, well, I didn't buy her a lot of items this time.
Because he's 81, the Gorlord's 81 points.
She'll be cheaper than him this time, but you can make her more expensive if you buy her the dagger set, for example, and you buy a more expensive artifact. I bought the Halo War Ring, which is the cheapest one, but without that, she just gets hit by continuous effect, and then she's only got a few health boxes. So, I have suffered the ignominy of having a die to the plague before, and I thought maybe I could keep a few models alive, but you don't want to bring her close for exactly the reason we saw there. As soon as you move into a melee range, she becomes useless. She has to spend 2 actions to get out of it, and her life is her actions. If she can't use her actions, she's not doing anything. She's a waste of time.
Yeah.
That's why I started using the Demarchon, because even though he can't take a hit that well, depending on what you've given him, he can hit it.
He's the guy with the big cloak, isn't he?
Yeah. It's been proven that even when he's got the high defense, the Demarchon can still deal with him.
Yeah.
Which is why I originally bought the faction because I wanted to play Magic, but we found quite soon that Magic has a spectacular phase where it kills a unit.
But then you've got to pull it back.
It never kills the Warlord.
So can she only have 1 Logos?
No, she can have 2, but one of them has to be Logos of the Gods.
Okay.
Unlike the Mortifex, you can spread it over all of them. The Bicetor, I think, also may be limited as well, but his spell sets all have more than 1 good spell in it. So, whereas the Logos of a Challen, or whatever it's called, Dance of Death, rubbish for Ogres. War Cries, rubbish for Ogres.
Mm-hmm.
You're a horror causing monster, horror causing fear. Irrelevant. So it'd be a wasted logo. I'd only be able to take 1 spell from it, and then I'd have to take 4 or up to 4 in the other one, and there's just no point. I don't like them enough. I mean, Phantasm is a great spell, I think, on paper, but I've never used it because if you come up against dwarves, then they're probably not going to fail it too often.
There seems to be 1 sort of damage or 1 useful spell.
I don't like the spell sets.
In each.
That's why I stopped playing it, because I use the Logos that has. I use the 2 Logoses that I think have the best spells. I do like the the Logos of Safina as well, that has the -2 armor and the interferes with your movement. I do like that, but the interfering with your movement is only useful when you're not already in base contact with me.
Where's that?
That's at the top on the right hand side on 155. So Logos of Safina.
Oh, okay, yeah, so yeah.
So they've got a -2 armor sustainable, which is good,
Mm-hmm.
and the stasis one, although it's expensive, means that you have to
action
double,
points, yeah.
which is situationally good in a better way than some of the other situational spells. But I never used. Well, I used it once, and I found that I stopped you getting to me. But eventually, you tied me up, and you did get there, and then it was doing nothing, and I was, and it was a wasted spell. Whereas the spells that I've got almost always do something, which is why I've kind of boiled it down to the spells I end up always taking.
How many actions does she start with? Was it 5 or 6?
She's got 6, but she's
Right.
always upkeeping stuff because
And she can upkeep 2.
she can. But as soon as she upkeeps 2, if I upkeep 2, she starts on 4. If I have to get out of your melee range, she goes down to 2.
Yeah.
I can't use trance because then I can't cast my spells.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much of a, if she was a battle caster, it would make such a massive difference to her. But she isn't. The Mortifex is.
What about the wood elfie, the forest blokes? Have they got battle casters in there?
I don't know, but their Wizard Lord doesn't actually get spells. He just does magic attacks via tactics that don't necessarily need to hit. They just affect everyone within a certain range. So I don't know if he is a battle wizard, but I don't think it matters for him. He's on the next page, the wizard guy. He's the Lord of Decay.
He's got Scythe, Suit of Armour, Talisman.
He's a melee caster with magical backup, and he's not targeting, so it's use of a tactic rather than a spell, so he can still do it. It's just magic attacks from a tactic, as far as I'm aware. So he's not affected. The Obsidian Nightmare is a battle caster, but again, he's got quite a limited spell set, although some of them are quite nice. But he's a melee fighter. And the Bicetor, I don't know if he's a battle caster. But
would he actually say battle caster?
It will say battle wizard on his abilities. But again, he has an ability to extend the range of all of his spells, which only costs 1, and it gives him 6 range on all of his spells.
Mm-hmm.
And he can fight a little bit.
He's melee 7, that's okay.
And he's got like a power 4 or 5 stick if you want to give him that. So he can hit someone in a pinch, and he can buff himself. He can buff himself early in the game, sustain, which isn't affected by a battlecaster. Whereas I've stopped taking her daggers because they don't do enough and they cost too much. So that was either not going to be a game, or but the mission was a bit funny because it is. I mean, you have to play with less pieces of terrain or more of them in the centre, and then it makes the table too weird for charges. Scenario? Because it prevented melee units of, and your guy couldn't get many charges off because of all the angles of having all the terrain pieces. Yep. So they're already pretty congested. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, look, they've got 6 bits of terrain. It's just an example. Yeah. It doesn't tell you to do that because all it says you've got to have it equal in, and I think I had about 9 or 8. Or maybe up to 10 in each part, but terrain was never a problem. But it's just who rolls a 6 early, and because you can do it on turn 1, if you've got something that's pretty fast, you can give them an extra token. I put things outside of 10 as it was indicated, but 8 plus 4 is 12.
Yeah.
So you were able. Just imagine you rolled 6 with your guys. I'd never have got over there. You'd have had to make a game of it, but you'd have done it with a unit that you'd hang at the back, and then she'd have made him drop it. But in the normal game, people aren't going to be maybe so gentlemanly about it.
I think a change to the scenario would be to move the terrain.
You can't put it centrally there because it's already causing a problem for charge lanes. So remember the turn that the ogres badly needed to charge him. I only got 1 in because the others were blocked by terrain, or one of them was out of range, to be fair. But
how many bits have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15ish.
So 16. So there's 8 in each side, which is exactly what it needs. So unless you do it with like 3 or 4 pieces, and you can constantly mine them in the middle of the table, but then it just makes it run to the middle of the table and not attack each other because you're too busy trying to roll that 6 by spending your action tokens.
Well, the scenario becomes pointless if you have smaller amounts of terrain because
No, because remember we agreed to say that you couldn't use the same piece more than once.
Yeah.
Whereas if we had further on into the table, what that will do is mean both of us are going to run up to the terrain as quickly as possible and then just keep mining it until one of us rolls a 6 and then fight, and whilst the other guy runs off. Which I also don't really like the sound of because, you know,
if you had
the mission becomes too important there. I mean, the game should probably have a turn limit of maybe 8, or extended turn limit, so maybe not the normal 6, but still at end. So there's still another way to win rather than having the token
just through
or
killing
murderating stuff. Because most of the time we play, there's never a complete wipeout within 6 turns.
Yeah.
Maybe on 7 or 8 you could get a wipeout or other, but it'd be nice if it ended on 8 because that would give you a third way of winning if you weren't lucky enough to get it. But if you could hold them up just enough to kill everything else.
If you're holding the artifact at the end of the number of turns in the game, then you should win as well, I think. Or it should.
It's the same thing. I mean, it depends on who you get it with. So the benefit here is having a melee warlord again, which, you know, I know obviously I sound like I'm whining a lot, but this is things that we found playing the game. Melee warlords tend to be better because they're better in a larger range of situations. So if you want any one of your models holding that, you want your melee warlord. It's got the most hitboxes, it's got the best armor, the best defense combination, and can fight to prevent itself being tied up forever. What you don't want to have it on is a Sanctum Priestess, who unfortunately just happened to be the one to find it, and then decided not to run off. But yeah, I don't like this scenario. I think it's just too random. Just imagine someone if you'd have rolled first turn, you run off for second turn. Yeah, because you put long legs on them. You know they're within 12 of the edge already. You know.
And that's that.
Yeah. Any thoughts on your side? But I spoke a lot, and you just went.
No, I made suggestions as well.
Did you?
I like the Halo because I like the
I love
but
them.
I can see where
with the Demarcon as well. He gives them as a tactic that +1 dice and discard the lowest, whereas she has to pick it from a bad spell set. So I love her model and I want to like her, but the spell list and the way the game always seems to have come around in turn 5 or 6 means that she inevitably gets tied up, because once the Hill Ogres are in, she does more damage to them than she seems to do to you, and so you're left, you know, your choice of either not using your 70 or 80 point model to do anything of any value, or hoping that you roll good damage on him and not so good on my guys. But I effectively allowed you to kill both of them off by putting damage on them to begin with. Both of them would have actually survived.
I think the scenario is flawed, basically.
Yeah. Then again, you know, some of the other ones are random, but they're random in such a way that it's impossible to kind of play them in. You know, the game isn't going to be over turn 2 or 3, and you know, there's no guarantee it's going to affect anyone if if it does even that much.
I mean, you found that in turn 2, so as you said, it would have taken you 2 or 3 turns.
I'd have got off on turn 4.
Yeah.
Because it was 9 inches and then another 9 to get off. So I'd have been off on turn 4 and you'd have still been over here somewhere. And I'm sure you would have found that tremendously exciting. So you'd effectively removed a couple of your units from magic and then lost.
And all you had to do was hold me up at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to do that anyway. But again, the patented flank technique caused me a problem.
And it was a nice sort of track over there as well.
Yeah, I should have been moving her away. It was just, when I put them there, I thought you'd be alright, but you actually rolled really nicely against that stupid beast. And it didn't get... I didn't roll one Halo... Oh, actually I did roll one Halo Warrior just for the damage you did on one plague to the priestess. You know, that might have kept him alive for a
What's
turn
that,
more.
on a 5 or 6 though? Was it a 4 up?
For the ladies, it's a 4 up, and it reduces the damage to 1, which is fantastic. But for everyone else, it's 5 plus, it halves it.
Yeah.
But considering that one of those hits, you know, you were doing
Well,
did
one-
13 damage with
yeah.
one of them. I was like, oh shit. Alright, so I think we're done.
Yep.
Good game.